What if the most important part of the economy isn't the one you see, but the one that operates quietly in the background? The informal economy includes all forms of work that are not officially regulated: street vending, cash jobs, small-scale trade, and survival-based labor. For millions, this is not an exception. It is the system they live in. Historically, informal economies have always existed, but they expanded rapidly with urbanization and uneven development. As cities grew faster than formal job markets, people created their own ways to survive. Informality became not a choice, but a necessity. Early economists often saw this sector as temporary, something that would disappear with development. But sociology shows the opposite. It persists and even grows alongside formal economies. Hernando de Soto argued that informal workers are entrepreneurs trapped outside legal systems, unable to access formal rights and protections. Their labor creates value, but remains unrecognized. But this is only part of the story. Asef Bayat highlights how informal economies are also spaces of agency. People don't just survive, they innovate, negotiate, and reshape urban life through what he calls quiet encroachment. At the same time, informality deeply shapes class. In formal economies, class is often tied to stable income, education, and occupation. In informal economies, class becomes fluid but precarious. People may earn daily income, yet lack security, rights, or upward mobility. This creates what many sociologists call the precariat, a class defined by instability. Guy Standing describes this group as living without long-term security, constantly adapting but rarely advancing. Their position blurs traditional class boundaries. From a Muslim sociological perspective, deeper questions emerge. Ibn Khaldun emphasized that economic activity is central to social organization, but must be tied to justice and stability. When systems fail to integrate large segments of society, cohesion weakens. Syed Hussein Alatas would argue that labeling informal workers as unproductive ignores structural inequality. These economies are not failures, they are responses to exclusion. So what is the influence of informal economies on class? They create opportunity, but without protection. They allow mobility, but limit stability. They sustain millions while keeping them outside recognition. The real question is not why informal economies exist, but what it says about the systems that produce them. Because when a large part of society survives outside formal structures, class is no longer just about wealth. It's about security, recognition, and belonging. If this changed how you see work and inequality, subscribe to the channel. We break down powerful ideas so you don't just observe society, you understand it.